Opening day of Army football fall camp here on House Field. Rich DeMarco joined by the head coach of the Black Knights, Jeff Monken. And Jeff, first day on the field with this group. What'd you see out there today?
Guys running around and having fun, competing, trying hard, and plenty of mistakes that we got to correct for tomorrow.
Third year. Has your attitude changed when you head into these? You expect more? More players that you've brought in perhaps on the field? How has it changed for you?
I expect us to be better, to improve, and we should. We should improve each year, and particularly because we've got some guys that have been in football games, some veteran players. We got a few guys on our team that are starting for their third year in a row, and it's kind of nice to have some guys like that out there on the field, give you a little bit of a comfort level, especially when you're surrounding them with some guys that may be starting for the first time.
The quarterback position, obviously a lot of eyes are going to be on that. Having both Chris Carter, Ahmad Bradshaw, two quarterbacks who are young, who started games last year and had some success. How confident are you with that group, and how are you going to assess how that race is going as you move along in camp?
That'll be an interesting battle to follow, and for us too. I think they're both good quarterbacks, both capable of being our quarterback. Both are a fit, but both different. And Ahmad's a really strong runner. He's got a lot of power in his lower half, runs through tackles, breaks tackles, and is probably sneaky fast. And that he doesn't get caught a lot. Through the summer and the workouts, strength coaches were just really impressed with how in a lot of the sprints he was difficult to beat. And when you watch him play last year, he had some long runs where he ran away from some people and didn't get tracked down. So I think he's going to have a great year and battle for that job. I don't know if it'll be his because you got Chris Carter, who's a little bit different, throws the ball really well on the run, very elusive, fast on the perimeter, quick feet, and he's gained a lot of confidence with the two starts at the end of the year, and I thought really had a good off season. So it'll be interesting to see.
Is there a date you would like to or hope to determine where you're going to go in that direction?
Oh, I think we'd like to settle in on one of them at some point, but I don't know if we're going to say, hey, this is the date for that. But I think it'll shake itself out. We'll have a pretty good idea by the time we get through camp and as we get into the first week of school, which will be a couple weeks out from the game. We'll probably know.
You mentioned having players who've started and even for multiple years here on the defensive side of the ball, a number of veterans. What's the attitude of that unit coming in, especially at that linebacker position? It seems to be a quiet confidence and expectation of success for that group.
They should be confident. They've played a lot of football. We got a lot of guys that are going to line up over there and start not for the first time, but for some of them the third year in a row. A guy like Ryan England, who made a transition from slot back to safety in the middle of the year, his freshman year, and started the remainder of that 2014 season. Started all last year. Really smart player on the back end. He should be confident. Xavier Moss played a whole season last year after moving over from wide receiver. He should be a lot more confident. And there's a whole group of guys like that over there, and I'm confident they will be better.
Well, Jeff, we appreciate a couple of minutes. Best of luck the rest of fall camp. We'll, of course, be catching up as the practices go on.
Thanks a lot.
That's Army head coach Jeff Monken joining us on the first day of Army football preseason camp. For Night Vision, I'm Rich DeMarco.